Hey guys, Alex here with my Dragon Gate USA Open the Golden Gate review. Got done watching the show last night, and I actually really enjoyed the show. A lot of good stuff here. But, let's get into it with the first match, which was Loki versus BxB Hulk. This was Loki's first match in Dragon Gate USA, and frankly, I think this match was just okay. It definitely felt like they weren't going all out. Like these guys, neither one of these guys really did anything spectacular. There was a few nice stiff kicks and hits from each other, which you'd expect with these two wrestlers. Kind of slow to start and kind of dull. Also, let me just say this right now: the camera guy for this or whatever, like the main camera that like just showed the whole ring, like the guy was a freaking idiot because like he like would miss a few shots and like wouldn't move the camera. So I don't know what was going on there. So it was only like for like the first like 5 minutes or so. So they fixed it pretty quickly, but still it was noticeable. But nothing much to this match. You know, it was just a few nice kicks here and there and a few nice spots, but nothing really spectacular from these two guys. Definitely disappointing considering the two guys involved. Then we had Chuck Taylor came out, talked about Rick Swann missing his flight, so he's going to take on the Young Bucks. Won the Young Bucks, but they said they weren't going to do that. It was going to be a tag match, and Scorpio Sky came up and teamed up with Chuck Taylor. So yeah, this was a pretty fun tag match. The Bucks were in control for most of the match, as you figured, and they are actually pretty good. I always like watching the Young Bucks in a wrestling match, especially a tag match, because that's when they're like the best. Finish was pretty cool, nice back and forth stuff here. A few nice high flying spots from everyone involved. So really enjoyable match though. Next match was Masato Yoshino versus Naruki Doi. This was a great match. This was really fun to watch. Both these guys were just great back and forth stuff. Crowd was into it the whole time. Great counter from both these guys. Like these two guys were really well together, which you'd figure considering their history. Like they've been, I think, like feuding for like years now. I don't know how long. They go back. It goes back a ways back in Japan, but really great match. A lot of fun to watch, and so definitely recommend this match. One of the best matches of the night. Then they had a anything goes table match with AR Fox versus Sami Callihan. This was pretty damn good actually. I really enjoyed this. AR Fox is a fucking madman. Like he does some insane high flying spots. Like I am really impressed with him more and more to watch him, and he just really is willing to put his body on the line. There was a couple spots like where he did he had Sami Callihan on a guardrail like between the ropes and the ring, or the ring and the other guardrail, and like he did like a flip onto Sami Callihan, and then he got a powerbomb through it, and just holy shit, man! Like he had to be sore for this match. Like there's no way he wasn't. Really fun, really brutal. A lot of holy shit moments, and just really fun to watch. Actually, I really enjoyed this match. This is probably between Sami Callihan and AR Fox. This is probably my favorite match I've seen between the two of them. So really enjoyable. Then he had Caleb Conroy versus John Davis. This is the match after intermission. This is just short, fun squash match. John Davis is pretty impressive to watch in the ring. And it was just basically to get him over more. So that's all there is. Then we had Akira Tozawa versus Pac. This was probably the match of the night. Like really great pacing throughout this match. Like they started slowly and really built up to it, and through the end. Both guys were really great. Pac, was very impressive in all the stuff he did. Like there's one spot where he went for a springboard. Tozawa kicked the ropes and like he like fell like on his ankles and like flung over and like just could have easily broken his neck if he hit that wrong. Did like a springboard moonsault off the top rope to the outside and like busted his shins or knees or something on the railing. And just like very impressive Pac is. Tozawa was a beast in this match too. He was really on his A game in this match. And both these guys are very impressive, very much becoming two of my favorite guys in Dragon Gate USA. I really like Tozawa a lot, and Pac really growing on me a lot too. Really good back and forth at the finish too. Like I really like the match. Easily the match tonight. I really enjoyed this match. Next match was the Open United Gate Championship match between CIMA and Ricochet versus Jimmy Susumu and Masaaki Mochizuki. Again, another great back and forth match. Both teams worked very well together. I think Jimmy and Mochizuki was the first time they teamed up together, so they worked pretty well together. A lot of good near falls. I really enjoyed all the false finishes. And CIMA and Ricochet, I really like those guys as a tag team. I wish they'd tag up more. I know they broke up as a team recently, so I might have to go back and watch some of their old match because these guys are. I love watching those two guys work together. My only real complaint was I felt that the finish was a little flat. Basically, like for like the last like 3 minutes or so, Mochizuki and Ricochet were like holding each other back on the outside, like letting Jimmy and CIMA like go at it 1-on-1. And I don't mind it so much, but I just felt that they could have done a little better. That's just my opinion. I didn't like the idea that like two of the guys that were in the match weren't involved in the finish really at all. So just my personal opinion, you know, just me. But all in all, really great match, really nice way to end the show. Loki, or first BxB Hulk and Akira Tozawa came on, like attacked everyone, then Loki came out, basically put a stop to it all, and basically just put over a lot of Dragon Gate guys, and like said how he wants to fight like people like CIMA and Ricochet and everything, and this while working in Dragon Gate USA. And personally, I'd love to see him, Loki versus CIMA or Akira Tozawa, or like really, there's a lot of guys in Dragon Gate USA I'd like to see him face. So nice lead up for like future matches with him. But all in all, I'll give the show an 8.5 out of 10. This was a really, really fun show. And, you know, there's only like, I'd say 2 matches that are not 3 stars or above. The opening match and the Caleb Connery John Davis match. But everything else is really fun. I highly recommend you guys watch this show. And I'm really getting into Dragon Gate more and more, and shows like these really help make it easier to follow. So that's it for now. Take care. Bye.